Welcome again to Overheard at the Source Comics and Games. We are once again going to discuss kind of what's coming out this week, what sort of things are going on in the store, what events we've got, that kind of thing. Hopefully we've got a couple of new listeners. We just put a little blurb in our newsletter welcoming everybody to the habit, we hope, of listening to this Overheard to Source Comics and Games every week. Again, if you are already listening from either YouTube or on our website, welcome back. If not, if you're new to the game, welcome for the first time. This week we have, unfortunately, some bad news to open up with. Our new comics this week have unfortunately been delayed not once but twice because of snowstorms around the country. And we are hoping to see those sometime early Wednesday. We will go ahead as soon as those books are pulled for all of our pull and hold subscribers and up on the wall. We will use some of our social media, both Facebook and Twitter, and our website to announce that they're ready for sale. We doubt that they'll be right away already at 10 a.m., but you never know. You can always call the store as well and see if we're ready to sell. Last weekend's pre-release for Rivals of Ixalan went very well. A lot of people had a lot of fun playing with the new cards. This week, of course, is on Friday at 10 a.m. is our actual release date for Rivals of Ixalan. On the release date, we'll have available 10 a.m. Friday morning singles, boosters, booster boxes, bundles, Planeswalker decks, the whole 9 yards. Remember, if you'd like to take advantage of our $90 pre-release of our pre-sale on booster boxes, you'll need to do that before 9 p.m. on Thursday. Also, there is a small chance we will sell out. We have quite a few left, but you never know. In that last week, we sometimes get a big push on sales. So, similar to what happens with our pre-release tickets. We also have a couple of events that are going to happen on the weekend, specifically connected to the release weekend. At 5 p.m. on Friday, we're going to have a sealed event using some leftover sealed event pre-release pack sets. So you get the same set of cards, the special foils that are specific to the pre-release event are all going to be there, and that's going to be a $25 fee to get into that. Again, starts at 5 p.m. on Friday. And then at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, we'll be having a release draft event. So that'll be Rivals of Ixalan and Ixalan booster packs for that event. Once again, unfortunately this week we will be unable to get our comics on time, so we're still a little bit of a gray area as to when those will arrive. But again, check out our Facebook, our website, and our Twitter feed, and as soon as they're available, we'll give you all a heads up to come on down and pick them up. So, because we aren't pulling books this week, or so far yet this week, I don't have any of our regulars, Lisa and Brandon and the like, to help discuss what books are coming out this week because we haven't got them yet. But there's a couple things I would like to talk about some things that we're anticipating that we've been able to maybe see some preview pages for, so we can get an idea what some of the art and things are like. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about Go West #1, Alterna Comics. They're a new company. Their big hook is that their comics are only $1.50 a piece. So they're a little bit shorter perhaps, and the quality of the page stock's not as high, but the art is still pretty good. In fact, the art on Go West I really do like. Go West is a sort of a new apocalyptic Wild West story. Think of something kind of like a gunslinger Dark Tower kind of a feel. Looks very good. I'm very excited to read it. I'm sure I'll check it out as soon as we get them in tomorrow. They also are doing, that's Alterna Comics is also doing a book called Tinseltown, which looks pretty interesting. That's not coming out until March, but It looks like it's going to be interesting as well. It's got a main character who's a female police cop in Hollywood in the 1915 era. Looks very interesting. Kind of like a Mulholland Drive sort of a feel. Very excited to see how that one turns out as well. As soon as our new books come in this week, we will have Kill or Be Killed, trade paperback volume 3. That's Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. It's a great story, great art. I know that Brandon is super excited about this book all the time. He's been reading it from the very beginning. So I thought I'd be his proxy tonight and make sure you know that trade's coming out. It's a great way to continue the storyline if you've fallen behind or to get a number of the different issues all in one. I am a big fan of Robotech, have been for a very long time, and Brian Wood's attempt to do Robotech is now on issue number 6. That will be coming out as well this week. The cover art's been very wonderful, the interior art is good, and the storyline, it's Brian Wood. It's well written and very entertaining. All right, we also have this weekend 3 different Pokemon pre-release events. They are all $30 each. They're the newest Pokemon set that's coming out in the near future. And we've got one at 10 a.m., one at 1 p.m., and one at 4 p.m. Be sure to get here. You can get tickets ahead of time if you'd like by calling us at the store. That's 651-645-0386. And with a credit card, you can secure yourself a ticket for this event. Our events tend to sell out as we have a finite amount of space for them. We want to make sure that you get an opportunity to get in right away and get those cool cards before they're out to the general public. Thanks again for tuning in to Overheard at the Source Comics and Games. Once again, we really appreciate you listening and hope to see you in the store. All right, have a good week.